Hey there, beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. If you haven't grabbed a cuppa yet, why not? Pause the video and make one. Mine is, hang on, I'm gonna just see if it's too hot. Is it? A little bit, maybe. Okay, I'm drinking tea. So if I have to run off and go to the bathroom halfway through the video, I won't. I'm sending angel blessings from Australia, okay? And I want you to know that you are loved by your creator and that you're doing a fantastic job wherever you are in the world, okay? So I want you to know that you are not alone, and I want you to know that if no one told you today, you are very beautiful and you are very loved, okay? So I'm coming into this beautiful, loving energy, divine masculine. A lot of them are realizing that they are in love, that they really miss their divine feminine, that, you know, they've never met anyone like her before. They kind of knew this before, but they're wanting to bring this through now in the reading. And today we're looking at secrets of divine masculine. So this, of course, is a general reading. So if you need a private reading, contact me. The wait is around 24 hours at the moment, so it's not too bad. 24 to 48, you know. So if you want to delve into your situation, just letting you know, you can actually ask me 8 questions and you can choose a 30-minute reading or a 1-hour reading, and I will send it to you, and it will be me talking to you, and it will be a private YouTube link that I'll send to you, okay? So if you're interested, just send me an email and I can look into your situation and help you get into union with your twin flame, all right? Because that's why we're all here, because we want to be in union, you know. I also do have a 1-hour instructional video on how to manifest your twin flame, how to bring the connection in far quicker. So it's sort of like a bit of a fast track to twin flame union. So if you've been told to light candles and burn sage and go and work on yourself and do all that other fun stuff, I'm telling you that you don't need to do all of that, okay? It's a lot easier to manifest your twin flame than what you think it is, all right? So if you don't want to be left guessing, contact me, and hopefully you'll be mesmerized by what happens. Okay. I also want to quickly say a big shout out to the Divine Feminines who are following this channel, and who have purchased readings with me and the Ascension course and also the 1-hour instructional videos. They have seen remarkable shifts within their twin flame journey, and I'm just so proud of them. You know, I'm getting emails all of the time saying, you know, how wonderful their lives have turned around and how much they understand now that they didn't beforehand. And so I want to congratulate you all for you know, really making the effort towards your twin flame journey. You know, despite what's going on around you, you've still got your third dimensional reality that you have to, you know, you have to go to work, or you have to look after the kids, or you have to feed the dog or the elephant, or for me it's Harry. I have to feed Harry tacos because Charlotte still won't do that. We haven't seen Harry and Charlotte for a while. I think they've been making babies, but I'm too afraid to ask, and I really don't know what's going to happen if they do have a baby, because, you know, they're kind of completely different people, you know. So we'll wait and see. but they are getting along very well. And if you're new to my channel and you have no idea what I'm talking about, Harry is, I don't know, he's kind of like the, I don't know, the mascot for my channel. And he just met his twin flame Charlotte. And Harry's an emoji and Charlotte is actually an egg whisker. So, yeah, it's really interesting. Imagine this is the first video you clicked on from me and I'm talking about emojis and egg whiskers and you're going, hang on a minute, what's this got to do with the twin flame journey? Absolutely nothing. It's just something for fun that I do on the side. All right. Stay tuned for more egg whiskers and emojis. All right, today let's get into the Divine Masculine reading now. I've spoken for 6 minutes and haven't started the reading, and this is a Secrets of Divine Masculine reading today. So he's already coming out with a message for you, and I've got two decks going here. I feel guided to use two decks today. Okay? And if you haven't been here before, I'm just quickly letting you know I'm an intuitive reader. So if I'm holding up a card and you're trying to read it and see what it means or something like that, just know that I'm channeling the message. Okay? So it won't always be what it says on the card. All right? So just ignore that and maybe just listen, and the pictures will help you kind of understand the story, I guess. All right? So welcome everyone. Here is your Secrets of Divine Masculine reading today. Okay, so in the recent past we have Divine Masculine. He was overthinking. He had some dramas going on in his karmic life. Okay, he was perhaps, feeling a little guilty about not coming in as your counterpart because he had some stuff going on in the 3D, physical world. All right. For some of the Divine Masculines, they were taking a risk with regard to money and feeling as though it may or may not pan out. And for some of them, they were doing this sort of in secret without their counterpart knowing, as in if they're in a karmic relationship, married to someone else, they were doing it without their knowledge. Okay? That won't resonate for everybody. So this risk they were taking was giving them a little bit of anxiety, and we've got the same card showing up here from two different decks, the Four of Swords. This is kind of worrying about it, kind of a bit confused, should I take this little leap of faith towards this manifestation that I'm trying to achieve with regard to business or money. All right? So as they were doing this, as Divine Masculine was focused upon this, they weren't coming into their Divine Feminine. And they weren't, if they were married or if they are married or with another partner, they weren't coming into her either. So they weren't giving, their counterpart much attention, whoever they're married or in a partnership with, and they weren't giving their Divine Feminine much attention either. Not all of your Divine Masculines will be in other connections, of course, but for the ones that are, they were, they weren't just kind of ignoring. In the recent past, they weren't ignoring the Divine Feminine only. They were also ignoring their counterpart too. Okay, so this kind of businessy or money deal that they were doing, I'm going to call it a money deal for some reason, that's what's coming through, is going to take off, is going to be successful. There is the Ace of Wands here, the universe backing this. New beginnings happening here, a creative, passionate new start. Okay? And I'll tell you why. Someone in spirit is helping this energy progress forward. And for some of them who might be religious or believe in, you know, God, Buddha, or Allah, this is God helping them move it forward. This is their creator actually helping them move forward. All right, now the secret is another secret coming through, right? They literally have been working on figuring out how they're going to come into you. So it's going from this airy-fairy imagination, I've been hidden away dreaming about this for so long, to, you know, I'm actually going to proactively begin to plan this. I'm going to plan on not being single anymore, right? And for those who are already in a partnership, they're kind of trying to plan how they're going to get out of this current partnership to come into their divine feminine. Okay, so they're making money. Their focus, you know, this has been going on for quite some time. Their main focus is making money, because when they can turn this around and have enough money, then guess what? Then they feel secure enough to come in with these loving messages of, you know, not only do I love you, not only am I in love with you, but guess what? So not only am I in love with you, and I'm making a decision in love, but I'm going to be powerful enough, right? Powerful enough, because remember, men kind of come from that logical place where they, you know, from the root chakra up, they need to feel grounded in the world. You know, this is someone who is the king of all kings. He's got the money, he's got the clarity, he's got the love, and he's also got the passion. All right. So when he's got enough money, and when this confusing energy from the karmic kind of stuff goes away, you know, perhaps this is his wife here, these could be his children, you know, there's that friend he doesn't like anymore who was a bit of a snake, let's say, you know, then there's all these other boxes that he kind of feels that he needs to tick, right? Then he's gonna look, wow, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. So it's like, I'm sorting out all this BS. I'm just sorting out this BS so I can come into my divine feminine. And for some divine feminines, they just have heard nothing at all, or very little from their divine masculines. It's because they're working behind the scenes. Okay? And a lot of them had a dark night of the soul in the past. You know, they felt like they were falling because of the world situation. And here we have the Nine of Wands, which traditionally in the Rider-Waite Tarot is that guy kind of standing there looking like he's, you know, lost, like a soldier, you know, coming through the war, you know. But Spirit's saying, look, there's a new cycle here. There's this Wheel of Fortune energy. And this is why yesterday we had divine masculine coming out of this feeling of sadness and kind of coming into that boy band, you know, quit playing games with my heart or something. I don't know why that's coming to me. I'm not even trying to sing. I'm just like trying to remember it. I don't know who sings that. It's like, quit playing games with my heart, you know. He's like, even though he might not have come in and communicated, he's kind of saying to divine feminine, you know, don't break my heart, don't ignore me. You know, he's like, he really, really, if he's in a third party situation, a person, place or thing in the way of this connection, you know, it may not be a marriage to someone else. It could just be that he's got a drug addiction. It could just be that he's, you know, got issues with work or needs to find more work or something like that. You know, that's the only reason he hasn't come in. And he knows that the universe has got his back when he's not in his distorted energy. So he's starting to work it out. You know, some divine masculines are more #awake that compared with others. But he realizes that when he's not in this distorted energy, when he allows himself to feel happy, then he can come into his divine feminine. Because he doesn't want to come into her when he feels lost and alone and afraid and, you know, all the drama's going on. He doesn't want to put that on her because he loves her so much. You know, it's kind of like if you were getting ready for a date, you would not want to, I don't know, still be flossing your teeth as you sat at the restaurant waiting for the counterpart to come in, you know. And that's how he feels with his karmic situation. He feels as though if he comes in and communicates when he's having a shitty time, that divine feminine will see him as this really crappy date. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, we're on a date and I'm just gonna, hang on, I'll just quickly floss my teeth. And then divine feminine walks in and goes, oh my God, is he really flossing his teeth while he's sitting at the restaurant? And he's like, oh shit, sorry. That's kind of the feeling of, you know, he wants to come across to divine feminine as though he's got his shit together. Excuse my French, you know. And if anyone's from France, I don't know, is that word French? In Australia we say, excuse my French, meaning, you know, I just made a swear word. I don't know, I think Australians are actually crazy. But not me, of course, just all the other ones. So if you're from Australia listening, you don't count either. You're not crazy, but the rest of the Australians are, because they made up all these weird things. Alrighty, so when he feels that he can be completely balanced, even though while you're not around, or while he's not coming in, he's singing all these boy band songs. Quit playing games with my heart. You know, he's like in this really romantic, I don't know, I can, you know, it's like you can see them dancing in their room with their towel. What's that Tom Cruise movie? I think it's called Risky Business, and he gets all excited and, you know, he's dancing around in his towel or something like that. So when he feels strong and confident, right? They should really be taming their ego, but in the passionate way, they kind of want to come across as sexy. They do. They want to come across as sexy. Otherwise, they think that there's going to be this mind, rhymes with duckery. You can put the letter in front of it, right? They don't want to do this to divine feminine. They don't want her to have thoughts of him that he's not got it together. Because they want divine feminine to think that they've got it together. Otherwise, she's going to go, you know what? I'm going to cut you off, or, you know, be pissed off or not talk. And he doesn't want this. Okay? So when he's not coming in, it's because he's been defending his position in his third dimensional world, and that's the truth. When he's all flush and looking good, look at this. The card's literally just saying what I'm saying. When he feels all flush and confident in his world, that's when he rushes in, because he's like, hey divine feminine, here I am, baby. Some of you are going to be seeing this communication coming in, and there could be an offer, something small, like, you know, do you want to hang out? Do you want to Skype? Do you want to, I don't know, some of them are being a bit sexy, so they might want to do something sexy with you. They might want to see a photo of you that's sexy. Let's just say that. They're coming out of this sad energy. They're realizing that this third party situation that either you or him are in, if there is one, with another person, place or situation, is toxic and not related at all to the twin flame journey. Okay, so he wants to be free with you, and this is the little naked inner child, beautiful energy. He doesn't want to look like this when he comes into you. You know, he doesn't want to look like he's just been through World War whatever and come into you like this, because it's not very sexy. And he does really value, you know, the sex appeal matters to him. even though he can be vulnerable with you, even though he feels like he can tell you anything, there's still a part of him that wants to be Mr. Sexy. You know, I've got it all under control. Even if I'm in a third party relationship, or you are, you know, I've still got it all under control. You know, I'm still a family man, and I'm still paying the bills, and I'm still, you know, this ooga booga, I always say this ooga booga caveman, you know, I'm still here for you, baby. Which is beautiful, because that's, you know, that's who the masculine is. The masculine feels good when he comes in and nurtures and protects. Nurture's the wrong word. He wants nurturing from the feminine, but he doesn't want to be seen as though he needs the nurturing from the feminine. So it's this really beautiful energy that he's trying to maintain this. It's kind of a mask, because he's not always doing 100% okay, but he wants to make divine feminine feel as though she's safe. And so if he's not coming in all of the time, he could be tired, he could be working hard, he could be, you know, just taking this pause so that when he does come in, he's coming in as this sexy knight, you know. This is Rushing Roger. Ready? You've got to do Rushing Roger. Meow. Did you see that? How fast he comes in when he feels good? Meow. Divine Feminine goes, hang on a minute. Blink and you'll miss it. Because this guy is like, I'm so in love with you. Oh my God. Never met anyone like you. And you know, Divine Feminine out of nowhere, she'll just get this communication. She'll be like, hang on a minute, you haven't been here for 6 days or 6 months, or if it's 6 years, you need to do my manifesting twin flame video. We don't ever want it to be that long. Okay. So when he's feeling confident in his third dimensional physical reality, this is when he'll rush in. So anything you can do to help him feel stable in his physical reality, any support you can give him, Divine Feminine, even if it's just words of, you know, you're doing a great job, I'm so proud of you, you know, wow, you know, did you really do that business deal, or whatever it is, you know, building up, I shouldn't say building up the ego, and I won't say that, I'll say building up the self-esteem. Self-esteem is very important for both Divine Feminine and Masculine. And if you can always be there in this unconditionally loving space for one another, then hopefully your Divine Masculine will feel like he can rush in even if he's got a problem. So even if he's feeling down or low or blue, or, you know, like the world is kind of not working out for him, if you continually stay in this loving, unconditionally loving space, then he'll feel as though he can come in. So let's just get some soul messages now. Look, this keeps coming up. Quit playing games with my heart, with my heart. Actually, I don't even know what that song is called. Someone has to tell me down below. It's really in my head. I'll try and find it and maybe post it today if I get time. In the, you know, high vibrational songs. I don't know if it's high vibrational or cheesy. I can't stop laughing today. Okay. Hopefully your Divine Masculine's happy, because I do feel happiness. Here we go. I have so much passion for you. Yes, he does. This came up, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, watch The Notebook and think of me, please. He's in this romantic mode. Romance. He wants to know if you'll go camping with him. Oh, if you didn't know, some of you might need this message today. I know you are my twin flame. That's huge. Some of them in separation can't get to their Divine Feminines, are saying, I need to see you and smell you. They can't wait for this. They're craving this. And this also happened yesterday. The next song you hear is a message from me. And it could be me singing, quit playing games with my heart. I haven't warmed up. and I haven't practiced my choreography. And Harry's saying, never ever do that again. He's shouting at me from over there. And Charlotte's giggling for the first time ever. Alrighty. So remember to stay in your highest vibration of joy. I want you to go, whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine, I want you to go from one joyful moment to the next joyful moment, to the next joyful moment, to the next joyful moment. We could go on for 20 more minutes saying that. Because you are love and you are loved, alright? And this is the message from Divine Masculine today, the secrets that he wanted to share with you, okay? So join me tomorrow for another video. I try and post every day. I very rarely miss a day. If I get bogged down with personal readings, sometimes I miss a day, but not very often. If you need to reach out to me, if you're struggling through the twin flame journey, please reach out to me. I'm always here to listen, and I love receiving your emails because they're all so beautiful. I'm so proud of all of you. And a quick love message before I go, Divine Masculine saying, please do a love message. Okay. He always does this. He won't let me go because I've got a tea here and I need to go to the bathroom, and he's like, no, you can just wait another little minute. But you know, if you're a girl, you understand when you need to go, you need to go. Divine Masculine. They'll never understand, will they? Okay, so with the world situation at the moment, some of them can't get to you, and they say, I'm sorry that this is how things turned out. They miss you a lot. I get butterflies every time my eyes lock with yours. And here's the boy band coming in again. I'm addicted to the way I feel when I'm thinking about you. Yeah. And many of them don't come in because I'm afraid of rejection. And even if they've not been coming in, they say, I've been bleeding in your silence. Last message is, last two messages, Divine Masculine's being pushy today. Please don't doubt my love for you. It's the only thing I'm sure of. Reread that. Please don't doubt my love for you. It's the only thing I'm sure of, if you were wondering. And then he says, I wish I was kissing you instead of missing you. A lot of them can't get to you because of the world situation. They really, 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 really miss you. And so, mwah, I'm sending you kisses from your Divine Masculine, okay? And I love you all so much. Here's a big hug from me from Australia. And I want you to try and stay in your highest vibration. And if you're having difficulty, please contact me, because that's what I do. That's what I try and do, is help people to stay as high vibrational as possible so that they can bring their twin flame union together. Okay, and it's not as hard as you think. I promise you. I promise you, you don't have to go and light 8,000 candles. You don't have to stare at the moon and put crystals down and all of this stuff. I promise you, you don't have to. Okay? It's a lot easier than that, thankfully. Thankfully. Alright? Have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Next time I'll try and remember to turn my actual light on so you can see me better. And if you haven't got a cuppa, why not? Go and get one now. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Okay? Bye. Bye.